all of us need security, both biological, physical, as well as inward security. All of us need it. And it is the urgency and the demand of the brain that says, I can only function excellently if the brain is completely secure. Right? Are we together? Where does security lie? Of course, we must have security as a house, a flat, or a hut, furniture, if you have furniture, or a bed, and few clothes, or many, many clothes. There, we must have security, otherwise you and I wouldn't be sitting here. And the brain also says, I must be secure not only outwardly, physically, but also inwardly. Right? That's what you want, don't you? In the search of security, there is also fear involved in not having security. Right? They both go together. You understand this? That is, I want security. My brain demands that you shall be secure. Either it accepts an illusion, and that illusion gives it a sense of security, which most people do. Security in tradition, security in the old beliefs, security carrying on day after day in the same habits, security in doing puja or ritual to make you feel a little more holy. And so we have to investigate together, have a dialogue, a conversation, to find out if there is security at all. You understand my question? The search for security may be an illusion. Inwardly, you understand? That is, we find security in a family, right? With a wife or a husband having a house and so on, or living in one of those filthy huts along the beach. I won't talk about politics or government. Is there security? We want security. I've worked for so long with regard to something. I'm growing old. And I want, in my old age, to be sure, certain about death, about my life, about my family, or I find security becoming a monk, a sannyasi, or go away and live in the Himalayas and find security in my thinking, in my meditation, right? Are you following all this? So, is thought capable of giving the human beings security? Right. You understand what I'm asking? Thought has put together a series of activities which is called national security. And thought has divided this security as belongs to America, Russia, China, and India, and so on. Are we following this? A little bit at least. And in its search for security, it has created division and therefore conflict between various nations and so on. And it hasn't realized that in division, in separation, there must be conflict. Right? Am I talking to myself? You understand? This is important to understand as a dialogue and conversation, that where there is division, separation, as French, German, and all that, there must inevitably be conflict. That's a law. As long as you are a Hindu, attached to an idea called India, and become patriotic and all that business, there must be the other, who is the Muslim. He's also got his conditioning, his propaganda, his belief. So where there is division, you're going to have a war between Russia and America, or England, and all the rest of it. That has been the history of mankind from the beginning of time. Wars have been our heritage. Right? Who creates this division? You understand the question? Is it thought